Recently, when I was exploring the Trent Valley in South Derbyshire, looking at ancient Neolithic mounds and ancient churches, during my research, I came across three cursus. These massive structures you can't see on the land, so there's no point trying to view them, and they're on private land anyway. But they can still be seen on occasion as in crop marks from the sky and that. So, what is a cursus? Now, a cursus, I suppose the best way to describe it is a large scale Neolithic linear earthwork enclosure. And they're found in Britain and Ireland, and typically dating from 3.5 to 3000 BC. They're over 5,000-year old, some of them. And they're often defined by two parallel banks with outer ditches and terminal ends. And they range from 250 metres to over 6 miles long, some of them. Yeah, think of the Stonehenge cursus, which is nearly 2 miles long. And there are over 200 examples over the British Isles. And it seems not a lot is known about these long, narrow earthwork structures that date from the Neolithic period. But I think they're some of the largest and oldest man-made structures in the British Isles. And they often seem to lay beside some of the most famous archaeological sites in Britain, like Stonehenge, as mentioned, Thornborough and Newgrange. And the name cursus comes from William Stuteley in the 16th century, when he thought they were prehistoric racetracks. Many of them do appear to incorporate like funerary monuments in their design, although these could be later satellite burials. So they're believed to be ceremonial or ritual sites. They often relate to processions, burials, or celestial alignments. In other words, I don't really know. They often seem to ignore natural obstacles running in straight lines across the landscape, and many people think they're intentionally designed to align with significant solar and lunar events, which often indicate a sophisticated understanding of celestial cycles, which were used for ritualistic or calendric purposes. It's thought these alignments connected the builders to the cosmos, tracking seasonal turning points vital for life. Now, many of these structures lie next to floodplains or river terraces close to the river, and some sites are completely surrounded by waterways, similar to these along the Trent Valley in Derbyshire. Right, the first one is Potlock Cursus. It's near Willington and it's decimated by the familiar period of aggressive farming and industrialisation. And this was discovered thanks to aerial survey photography taken in the early 1960s. And it's only 6.5 miles west of the Aston cursus, which we'll look at in a minute. And it's constructed on level ground on the north side of the River Trent, between Twyford Village and Willington. Now it says the parallel ditches are 220 foot apart, and it's on an east-west alignment across 3 fields for, I think it's about 1,800 feet. And this may only be a fraction of the original length of the monument. I think it probably extended westwards towards the now abandoned power station at Willington. Also 3 ring ditches, 1 lying within the cursus and 2 to the north, as well as a rectangular enclosure, have also been recorded. I'm not sure if there are 2 cursus there, massive ones, or it's one end to end. I think it might be. Now moving on to the Aston cursus, which is at Aston on Trent obviously, and it's orientated roughly the same as the other one, and again located on the gravels of the River Trent Valley. I think it's 3/4 of a mile north of the present course of the River Trent, which has obviously changed over the millennia. Now, no traces are visible on the surface, but photographs taken over the last few years enable the side ditches of the cursus to be traced for a length of some 4,400 feet, and north-east, south-east alignment across 6 fields. And the parallel ditches are about 325 feet apart. There are 2 possible ploughed out barrows inside it, measuring about 120 feet across. One of them looks like it's had a double ditch. Now, interestingly for this one, there are 5 small square enclosures lying within the cursus towards the northeast. They're less easy to explain, he said. Apparently they're similar to the square ditched enclosures recorded in the Yorkshire Wolds, and they are identified as square barrows, possibly Iron Age satellite burials. Now this one at Shardlow, it's a late Neolithic cursus with mini henges, early Bronze Age round barrows and prehistoric field systems, and it's located on the north bank of the Trent with fields either side. This is not far from where the Shardlow boat was found, which was carved out of a log. I think this one too was identified by aerial photography in the 1960s. It was scheduled in 1986. Probably been quarried now though. Everything is around there. Now there is thought to be a small cursus near Lockington, but I can't find anything out about it there apart from it was small. But I thought that was an impressive amount of curses, which are rare in the country really, in one short area.